For over 2,000 years, Iberico ham has been a symbol of Spanish culinary heritage. Perfected through generations, this ancient tradition transforms simple pork into a world-class delicacy. And today, we'll show you how it's made. Iberico ham has been part of Spanish culture for over 2,000 years. The tradition dates back to the Romans, who already salted and cured pork legs as a way to preserve meat. Over time, Spanish farmers perfected the process, especially in the regions of Extremadura, Salamanca, and Andalusia, where the black Iberian pigs thrived. The unique and luxurious flavor of Iberico ham comes from 2 centuries-old traditions that make it unlike any other cured meat. First, the Iberian pigs are allowed to roam freely in vast oak forests, known as dehesas, where they can walk for miles every day. This constant movement helps them develop strong muscles and fine intramuscular fat. Second, during the Montanera season, the final fattening period that lasts from October to February, the pigs feed almost exclusively on acorns, bellotas, that fall naturally from oak trees. A single pig can eat up to 7–10 kilograms of acorns per day and gain as much as 1 kilogram of weight daily during this time. These acorns are rich in oleic acid, the same healthy fat found in olive oil, which gives Iberico ham its signature, nutty, buttery, and slightly sweet flavor, as well as its smooth, melt-in-your-mouth texture. Most of the time, pigs roam freely in the oak forests and eat fallen acorns themselves. Farmers only help at the end of the Montanera season, January-February, when fewer acorns are left. Once the pigs reach the right weight, they are taken to the processing facility. Skilled butchers carefully cut the carcass, separating the prized hind legs, the future Iberico ham. Each leg is handled with care, as this cut determines the quality of the final product. After cutting, the legs are quickly moved to cold storage rooms to preserve their freshness before the curing process begins. The freshly cut legs are first coated with sea salt, either sprayed by hand or using modern automatic salt spraying machines. Workers then rub the salt deeply into the meat by hand, making sure it penetrates every part. These hams are stacked in the salt room, where they rest for weeks, slowly absorbing the salt to preserve and flavor the meat. Inside the salt room, rows of hams are kept at controlled temperature and humidity, allowing the curing process to begin. Workers trim off any darkened or unwanted meat to maintain quality. After weeks of curing, the hams are moved to special drying rooms where they continue aging. Finally, a layer of pork fat is rubbed onto the surface of the hams. This traditional step protects the meat, keeps it from drying out too quickly, and helps develop that rich Iberico flavor during the long aging process. Workers use a traditional method to check if the ham has matured properly, inserting a thin, sharp bone or needle, called a calla, into the meat. By smelling the aroma on the stick, they can tell if the curing process is perfect. Each ham is carefully inspected to ensure only the best pieces are selected for packaging. Once approved, the hams are wrapped and vacuum sealed to lock in flavor. Cutting Iberico ham is considered an art in Spain, and it starts long before the first slice hits the plate. The process begins with carefully trimming the outer layer of fat and rind from the leg. This step is crucial. Too much fat removed, and you lose flavor. Too little, and the slices won't have that signature buttery taste. Once the surface is prepared, the chef moves to the most delicate part, slicing. Using a long, thin, and flexible knife, they carve the ham into paper-thin slices, almost transparent. Cutting Iberico ham isn't just a culinary skill, it's a celebrated art form. So much so that Spain hosts prestigious ham-cutting competitions. In these events, professional cortadores, ham carvers, showcase their mastery. Contestants are judged on precision, speed, and the beauty of their presentation. Every movement of the knife is calculated, slicing the ham into perfectly thin, even pieces that melt in the mouth. Winning such a competition is a true honor, proving the cutter's expertise in handling one of Spain's greatest gastronomic treasures. Juicy, flavorful, and packed with healthy omega-3 mackerel is a seafood favorite worldwide. But before it ends up in your stew, salad, or sushi, it goes through an amazing process. Come with us to see how this delicious fish is caught, processed, and prepared for your table. Out here, in the deep blue ocean, the hunt for premium mackerel begins. These modern fishing vessels are ready to haul in thousands of shimmering fish straight from the wild. Massive nets are released, stretching for hundreds of meters underwater. They're designed to catch entire schools of mackerel while keeping the ecosystem as safe as possible. Longline fishing is a selective and eco-friendly way to catch mackerel. A long main line, stretching for kilometers, holds hundreds of baited hooks that catch fish one by one. This keeps the mackerel fresh and undamaged, with minimal bycatch and almost no harm to the ocean floor. And just minutes later, tons of fresh mackerel hit the deck, glistening silver under the sun. A sure sign of perfect quality. Baskets fill up in just a few hours. Back at the harbor, huge nets of mackerel are unloaded. This is where the strict processing chain begins. Modern ships use pipes to pump the fish straight into processing facilities. Faster and safer for the catch. Cold, clean water washes every fish, keeping it fresh and removing any debris. Next, machines sort the fish by size. The largest ones are kept for whole fish export. Before entering the filleting zone, workers disinfect thoroughly. Hygiene here is absolutely strict. Skilled hands slice perfect fillets, thick, even, and clean. Every tiny bone is removed by hand, leaving flawless fillets ready for export. Filletes move down the belt, ready to be dried, smoked, or frozen depending on the product line. Ultra-fast freezing drops the temperature to -40 degrees Celsius in minutes, keeping the meat fresh and firm. Each portion is weighed to exact standards before being vacuum packed. Canned mackerel is extremely popular worldwide because it's affordable, rich in protein and omega-3, and easy to store and cook. From Asia to Europe, it's a kitchen staple, used in salads, sandwiches, stews, or simply eaten straight from the can. It's valued not just for convenience but also for its nutrition. 100 grams of canned mackerel provides around 200 calories, 20 grams of protein, and over 2,000 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for heart and brain health. Because it's canned in oil, brine, or tomato sauce, it has a long shelf life, often up to 5 years without refrigeration. Mackerel dishes are loved worldwide for their rich, savory flavor and tender texture. The fish's natural oiliness gives it a juicy, melt-in-your-mouth taste, making it perfect for grilling, smoking, or canning. In Japan, grilled saba mackerel is a favorite, known for its crispy skin and umami-packed meat. In Mediterranean countries like Spain and Portugal, mackerel is marinated in olive oil and herbs, served as a gourmet delicacy. Strawberries, sugar, and a little bit of magic, that's all it takes to create the jam everyone loves. But how do farmers and factories turn fresh, juicy berries into that smooth, sweet spread you can't resist? Take a look at this, an entire indoor strawberry farm that looks more like a science lab than a farm. Every row is perfectly lined, growing under controlled temperature, light, and humidity. Harvesting here isn't just about hand-picking anymore. High-tech machines do most of the hard work. With soft rubber grips and smart sensors, they gently pick only the ripest berries, no squeezing, no bruising. One of these machines can do in hours what used to take a whole team of workers an entire day. But when it comes to premium export-quality berries, nothing beats human hands. Skilled workers carefully twist each berry from the stem, checking for perfect size and color. Each one is placed into baskets like precious jewels because even a tiny bruise can lower its price. Once picked, baskets are rushed onto refrigerated trucks. Timing is everything. Strawberries are super delicate and need to reach the processing plant fast. A few hours delay could mean losing that fresh, just-picked flavor. At the factory, the first step is washing. The berries are gently rinsed in cool, purified water. Then workers carefully check them, tossing away anything overripe or damaged. Only the best stay on the line. Next, machines take over. With high-speed cameras and AI, they sort the berries by size and color in seconds. Then, another machine neatly snips off the green stems, getting them ready for freezing or jam making. Now it's time to prep these beauties. Workers carefully load the fresh strawberries into the cutting machine. With quick, precise movements, the machine neatly slices off the green tops clean and fast, without damaging the soft fruit. The strawberries are then washed again. Human eyes still play a crucial role in the final quality check. Consistency is everything here, especially for export markets, where buyers expect uniform size, vibrant color, and flawless appearance. Only the best-looking strawberries make it through to the next stage, ensuring that every box looks picture-perfect when it reaches the customer. The best berries head straight to individual quick freezing. In just minutes, they're frozen at -40 degrees Celsius, locking in that bright red color, sweetness as if they were still fresh from the farm. Now comes the sweetest part of the process, turning these fresh strawberries into delicious jam. First, huge vats are filled with clean water, and workers pour in baskets of ripe strawberries. Then comes the sugar sprinkled generously over the fruit. Once the strawberries have soaked in sugar, they're poured into big cooking kettles. The fruit and sugar are slowly cooked, filling the air with a sweet aroma. Mixers gently blend the strawberries, making the jam smooth and creamy while leaving small fruit pieces for that homemade taste. When the jam reaches just the right thickness, workers carefully scoop it out of the hot kettles and transfer it to filling machines. Thick streams of glossy strawberry jam are poured neatly into sterilized glass jars. From there, the jars move along a conveyor, where lids are quickly sealed tight to lock in freshness. From farm-fresh berries to shelves worldwide, every step is designed to keep that bright strawberry flavor intact. Strawberry jam is sweet, slightly tangy, and full of rich strawberry aroma, like tasting summer in every bite. Its bright red, glossy texture makes it irresistible, whether spread on toast, layered in cakes, or enjoyed straight from the jar. No wonder it's one of the world's most loved fruit preserves. As the morning mist fades, sunlight pours over endless rows of peach trees. The orchard breathes with life, and today marks the beginning of an abundant harvest. Gentle winds sway the trees, revealing ripe peaches hanging like ornaments. It's not just a farm, it's a paradise of fruit nurtured by time and care. With careful steps, workers begin the harvest. Their skilled hands pluck each peach with precision, ensuring the fruit remains flawless from tree to basket. Each branch, heavy with fruit, is gently relieved. From the rustling leaves to the soft thud of fruit landing in baskets, the orchard sings its harvest song. From above, The orchard stretches like a painting grows upon rows of trees, vibrant with life and color, under a sapphire sky. Workers move swiftly, cutting peach branches with practiced grace. Every motion reflects years of experience and a deep connection with the land. Branches bend under the weight of hundreds of peaches, each one ripened to perfection by the sun. The trees offer their sweetest gifts. Peaches shine like jewels among the leaves, each one soft and fragrant. The sheer volume of fruit is a visual feast for anyone witnessing it. The harvesting continues, with workers carefully removing the fruit. Their hands cradle each peach like treasure, preserving its delicate skin. Full baskets are gently emptied, revealing a rainbow of pinks and yellows. The peaches cascade like gems, ready for the next journey. The rhythm of harvesting is soothing: pick, place, pour. Each movement tells a story of harmony between people and nature. Workers load the baskets swiftly onto trucks. Every crate is stacked carefully, preserving the softness and shape of the fruit. The peaches arrive at the factory, where crates are wheeled in for washing and sorting. The journey from orchard to processing has begun. On the conveyor belt, each peach is gently guided to be weighed and categorized by size and appearance. The sorting system ensures that only the best fruits proceed further. It's a dance of technology and natural beauty. The sorted peaches are now ready for cleaning. Crates of fruit line up, waiting to be washed, with freshness gleaming in every peach. The peaches move into industrial washers, where jets of water gently cleanse their skin. Every drop carries away the dust of the orchard. Inside the cool warehouse, crates of peaches await the next step. It's a temporary pause before the transformation begins. At the processing plant, workers inspect each fruit by hand. Trained eyes catch any flaws, ensuring only premium peaches continue. The conveyor belts carry the peaches through another round of visual inspection. Human care complements the efficiency of machines. Peaches enter a bath of pure water, their colors intensifying under the gentle cleanse. It's a dance of movement and purity. With rotating brushes and gentle sprays, every inch of the fruit is washed. The peaches emerge gleaming and flawless. The washing process continues in stages as the peaches glide along, absorbing freshness with each turn. Next, the fruits are dried by warm air, removing every last drop of water and preparing them for the next phase. Skilled workers sort the dry peaches by hand, separating those destined for different purposes: fresh consumption or canning. The peaches now pass through scanning machines, which assess their interior quality with precision and speed. Each peach is evaluated for ripeness, sugar content, and firmness. Only the finest proceed to packaging. The peaches continue along the carton conveyor line, where workers carefully pack whole fruits into boxes. Layer by layer, the peaches are arranged to prevent bruising, preserving their perfect form for transport. Finished boxes slide smoothly along the conveyor belt, forming neat rows ready for the next stage. Trucks carry the crates into the canning facility, where the peaches will be transformed into new products. The fruits are fed into slicing machines, cutting each peach with sharp precision. These sliced peaches move swiftly along the belts, golden and glistening under the lights. As they glide forward, the uniformity and cleanliness are remarkable, ready for canning. In the next stage, smaller slicing machines prepare the fruit for different packaging formats. Workers inspect the slices post-cutting, ensuring consistency and quality before packaging. Mechanized funnels pour sliced peaches into sterilized cans with care and precision. Automated systems seal and label each can, ready for global markets. Cartons of canned peaches stack up, forming an impressive wall of sweetness. Peach pieces destined for snack packs are now sorted and wrapped in smaller bags. Machines seal each bag tightly, preserving the freshness and taste. Elsewhere, peaches are pressed for juice, flowing like liquid gold into waiting bottles. Bottles filled with peach juice glide through the conveyors, each one a promise of refreshment. Customers browse the products made from peaches drinks, desserts, and canned delights. Peach juice pours into glasses, bright and refreshing, perfect for any occasion. From orchard to table, the peach's journey is one of nature, effort, and joy, delivering sweetness in every form.